What is going on, YouTube family? All right, so, man, I'm a little tired today. I'm not even gonna lie. My daughter was up tripping last night. But anyway, back to this dope video. I think this right here has to be one of the top 5 tools to have in your shop, or just in your shop in general, man. If you're doing wraps, if you're doing detailing, this item right here that I have has to be in the top 5 or top 10. Definitely top 10 for sure. Equipment wise, top 5 for sure, hands down. If you're doing paint correction, detailing, if you're throwing on ceramic coatings, even wraps and stuff like this, this right here, this tool is gonna save you time. It's gonna save your back, and you guys already know health as well. So let's get right into this unboxing. Okay. Dang. Whew. All right, so guys, I got this Topside creeper from Vevor, and it came with no instructions. So I tried to look high and low, and obviously I went on YouTube because, hey, that's where this video would be. But I went to YouTube and I tried to find how to assemble it because it did not come with instructions. So I just sat there, laid out all the pieces. The videos that I did find on how to assemble a Topside creeper, they were from like 2014, 2011. So this will be the newest one out there. And this technically will not be how to build this, but I think I did a pretty good job. I wish I could show the viewers, you guys, a beginning and after, top to bottom of, you know, how to assemble this. So I'm just gonna walk you guys through it. I believe I was missing a couple screws. I had extra washers and nuts left over as usual, but I was missing a couple screws for the cushion that goes on top. But I literally assembled this just by looking at the picture. So, I mean, I want to give myself a pat on the back for that, but it was a pain in the ass. It probably took me around 45 minutes to do that without the instructions, because this is, I want to say, the newer model, probably maybe 2017, 2018. I'm not too sure, but this is definitely a newer model because the ones on YouTube were definitely an older version of that. So right now I'm going to turn the camera around and show you guys kind of what I did. Okay, bam, here it is. Now this is the Topside creeper. I'm not even too sure why they gave that name to this piece of equipment, but you definitely get Topside. But I don't know where the creep action is. But this is it right here, top to bottom. I believe this is at its full, this might be at its full length. I think I got it at its full length right here for you guys. It gets pretty tall here. So basically, so what I did first was obviously lay out everything. Obviously the box was a little bit dinged up, but the project was okay. There was no manual in there or instructions that show you how to do this. But basically, this piece right here, I laid down flat with these grooves up. And then once you got that down, then you would grab these two legs right here. Make sure they're facing outward, lay them in there. You want to grab the nuts and bolts for that. Now I'm gonna save this off top, so I'm not too sure of the measurements of these. I just did it based off a look and what I felt was right, and basically kind of what the picture showed and how it felt screwing it in. So I basically bolted these legs to here. This is just another piece to hold up the structure well. Just bolted that. After I put all those three pieces together, so I put this together with this, and then this with this, I then put on the wheels right there. Now you want to put the front ones, you want to make sure the front ones are in the front and the backs are in the back. So the back ones are the ones that you can lock. So, you know, so you're not moving around, sliding around. So just make sure you put those on correctly. So then once you put those on, then you want to put on this frame right here. You want to hold that, and you can do this by yourself. It's pretty easy. Throw that in there, bolt it and put a washer on it. Put washers on everything, obviously. And then once you put that on there, then you would attach this piece right here. This all comes together. So this is basically your locking mechanism. And so you can just move this only 3 notches for adjusted height. And then once you put that all together, then you would grab this piece right here, which is the extended piece of the ladder. You would place that inside. Once you place that inside, go ahead and grab your locking pins. You have these on both sides. You know, you just pull these out and then adjust the height. So once you have it in there, just put it at the lowest setting, because once you're done with the lowest setting, then that's when you're gonna put on this seat compartment right here. So this seat compartment right here, it's flat. And so once you put those on, then you would put the bolts on here, put the washers on if you can, and the nuts. So get all that together. And then once you get that situated, then you would put the extra support system in right here, as you can see. And then once you get those all bolted in and screwed in, then you have these, which I'm not too sure what the purpose of these are. I just left it kind of loose because I'm not too sure, again, what these are supposed to be for, but I can always just fold those up right there and they can be out the way. After that, the cushion itself, it doesn't have pre-drilled holes in them. So what I did was, and this was the part where the screws were kind of missing. I'll show you guys right here. There's some screws right here. Now there's a thick piece of wood in this cushion right here. And you can see it is that long. So what you do is you want to drill some screws up into that wood. Now these are the screws that it came with. Hopefully you guys can kind of see that. There was only 2 blue ones, but there's 4 holes. So luckily I had these black ones right here. So I just, you know, substituted for those. Pretty good of a cushion. It's okay, it's decent. And then once you put that together, then you just have this little baggie that they have on the pictures. You don't have to have this on here, but it can hold, you know, a couple tools. I wouldn't put no heavy tools in there. But yeah, that's basically how you would build it right there. Yeah, I put this together without an instruction, so you could too. Hopefully you guys kind of got what, you know, I was saying, putting this together. Pretty simple, pretty easy build once you, you know, can kind of lay out all your bolts and just see where they fit. But onto the main reason why you would buy such a piece of equipment like this is if you're doing, you know, heavy engine work, if you're detailing, I would say, for people who are out there, you know, doing paint corrections, buffing and polishing, you would definitely want to use this. There is a different topside creeper with just a straight base, and then it bows out. But I'll show you guys why I got this one and how you use it, basically. So the legs are kind of curved out just so you can put it around the wheel of a car, like that. Or you can go, you know, like this and go straight sideways on. But it's basically so you can get in like this, and let's just say this is a F350 or something. You know how tall those things are. We would move these out the way just cause. May not even use that little pouch on the front. Oh well, it's not really in the way, but you would figure out what height you want to be at, lock it in place, what level you want to be at, and I'm gonna put the phone down right now so I can show you guys. Bag up here a little bit. Now, like I said, just picture this is a F350 or 450, it doesn't matter. And we're, you know, let's just say we're being mechanics today. But for me, personally, I would probably be using this for, you know, liquor wraps or vinyl wraps if you wanted to. Also paint corrections, ceramic coatings for the detailers out there. You kind of want to save your back. And for the detailers out there that do paint corrections and ceramic coatings often, they'll kind of know what I'm talking about. As soon as you throw on a layer, you kind of have to reach and lean over the car, and you don't want to put, you know, your toes or rub up against the ceramic coating or while you're buffing and polishing a car and scratch it again. So this is where you would use this type of equipment. Now this does fold up and kind of store in your shop, but it's a little bit difficult, and I'll show you guys that a little later. But right now I'm gonna hop on this thing and show you guys how you would potentially use it. So in this case, just imagine me buffing and polishing the car. So this is how you would use it. Pretty simple, pretty easy, pretty straightforward. That's how you would use that that topside creeper right there. Now, like I said, guys, I don't have the instructions, but I probably watch another YouTube video to see how these things are supposed to fold up. I'm not too sure if this is how it's supposed to go, but basically I just removed the safety, whatever you call that thing for the ladder. I just basically moved it upward and it just folded downwards. I thought this thing was supposed to like fold up and kind of be standing tall. I think that is the case. But I'm gonna leave that up to you guys. I'll figure that out later. Maybe do another video on it, maybe not. I'm not too sure, but yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If this would be perfect for your shop or not. And also, if you guys ever used one of these things before, just give me some pointers and some tips. But we'll see you guys on the next one.